reason. If you tip it over, water does not work well with electronics. Okay. But if you're going to be absent or you're going to miss a shift, you really need to call in to make sure. Because I need to make sure that the people we bring in are people that want to be here, want to work. I can't deal with empty seats. I have contracts and obligations with the companies that we call. They want 40 clients a week here, 40 clients a week here, 50 clients a week here. Whatever the number is, I can't do it with a bunch of empty seats. So you really need to show up. Plus, the other thing is when you miss a shift, you break your pipeline. You miss some of your callbacks, so you're actually hurting yourself when it comes to that aspect. Fading out. If you can look at fading out and getting stale, those two ones there on page 14, you all are going to be using a script that's a little over a page and a half. So it's not going to take you very long to kind of get on automatic pilot. All right? But you only have two things working for you here. How do you sound on the phone, and how well can you sell greed? All right? Greed, that's painting the picture. How you sound on the phone, that's a whole different thing. Normally, women sound happier on the phone than guys. Women just seem to be happier people. Okay? If you talk to a happy telemarketer recently, it was probably female. All right? So guys, it's something that you got to work on. But you have to remember, the guy at the beginning of your shift and the guy at the end of the shift are entitled to the same energy in your voice. Okay? That's the reason that we break everybody approximately in every hour and a half. We want you to get off the phone, clear your head, take a deep breath, and come back. All right? Lack of goals right in the middle there. Some people aren't goal-oriented. You guys don't have to worry about it because we force you. Okay? So on Mondays, they're going to ask each and every one of you, how much money do you want to make this week? They write it up on the board. So that example that I had up here where I said I needed 7 shows, $815, that 33%. If they asked me and I said, I need to make $815, they write that up there. They say, Tom, you need to set 20 appointments. They write that up there too. And then they go, they're going to take it as 33% average because they don't know whether I go quality or quantity or combination of both. So I'm going to give 33%. All of that's written up on the board. Why? For one, it makes my life easy when I walk out and look. I can kind of check everybody.
How you doing?
Okay. So for me, it makes life easy. But they're very focused on everybody reaching their goals. Everybody in here is very goal-oriented. So if Tom came in on Wednesday, it's bad hair day because I got in a fight with the wife, wanted to kick the dog, all of that fun stuff. And I wasn't paying attention to doing my job. Okay? I need to set 20 appointments approximately, which means 4 a day instead of the 3 a day. I only set 2. When I come back in on the next day, how many appointments do you think they're looking for? 6. Why? Get me back on track to hit more. Okay? So everybody's really focused on the goals. Because they're your goals. They're not my goals. If it was my goals, I'd have each one of you forced to go and make $1,000. Okay? And I'd almost damn near have a gun to your head to make sure you got the $1,000. Okay? But I can't do that.
Keep you alive to serve
But
this shit.
I can give you all of the tools to get to there, right? But it's how you do it. All right? Next page. The other thing that kills people is wasting time. You don't have any energy. You want to blame others for your failures. But think about it, guys. You're on a dialer. Do you think the dialer knows that that lady's got a black and white dress on and that guy's got a striped shirt on? To where my daughter says, you know what, I like black and white dresses today. Sorry about your luck, I don't like your striped shirt. So she's going to get all the good leads and you're getting all the crap.
Yeah, it's
No.
conspiracy.
That's it. We don't like you today. Okay? So the lead is the way it comes out is how you treat it, is how your day's going to go. All right? If you dread coming to work here, don't come. Don't waste our time. Don't waste your time. Really. this isn't for everybody. It really isn't, okay? You have the opportunity of making very good money. That part I will say, all right? Because I've had people leave and just be real anxious to come back because they can't make the same kind of money. But it isn't for everybody, all right? You would know probably within 4 or 5 days whether it's something you feel comfortable with or not comfortable. But if it isn't for you, so be it. Go out and find something that you're comfortable doing and happy doing. I try to tell people, it's still called a job, okay? There's not a lot of jobs that you get up first thing in the morning and go, man, great, I'm so excited to get in there. You gotta work, okay? What's the other one? You give up during a shift or you lack confidence and enthusiasm. All right, so you gotta smile, okay? We're talking vacation. Everybody been on a vacation in here sometime?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a good time or a bad time?
Usually great.
Which means, guess what, guys? You're supposed to sound happy. All right? All right, so you guys are going to go on a 10-minute break. It's like 25 after.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind.
Yes, I do mind.
Go ahead.
How many people do you have working in this office?
I have 27 stations.
27?
18 no, actually, I lied. I have 18. I have 26 stations.
26? Are you having a big turnaround?
We always have people.
You
coming
always
up.
have.
Some people.
Okay.
I always
No
have.
marketing there usually is.
I would say that my day shift, for whatever reason, seems to be almost always constantly full. I lose people because hospitals, they move, something comes up, that kind of stuff. All right. I get rid of some just because the numbers aren't there.
Sure.
Okay. And the same thing for night shift. Okay. But it's just the consistency. I mean, we have a good core of people.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, Dawn's been here 12 years, Erica's been here 12 years, Jackie 8 years, and Dave's been doing it 5, 6 years. Okay. I mean, some of my reps out there, you can talk to them. I mean, we moved to this office a year ago, July. Before that, we were over in Tampa. But I mean, I still have people that have been here 2 to 3 years. Okay. I mean, in a call center, everything's wide open. Okay, you're going to hear it whether I said, shh, don't say anything. All right. Somebody out there's going to blab. All right, so it doesn't do me any good to say anything else. But when you come back, you guys are going to ask the questions you want to ask, and they're going to tell you. Okay? They're going to tell you, I'm very straight. Sometimes I can be mean. All right? Whatever stories they want to say, I didn't change that.
You were in the military, correct?
Never, but everybody
Well,
thinks
you have
that.
military style, I was told.
And who told you that?
Somebody did.
They're already letting it out.
They're gonna have all weekend, all next week to tell you about it.
That's all right. We'll take you in that back. We'll find out who ratted.
We have ways to make you talk.
I have 2 questions. When do we qualify for our bonus? I know some jobs is like 30 to 90 days. Is it immediately or?
Immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make it that week, you get
Monday
it the next
through
Friday.
Sunday.
Okay, my next question, the dollar system, I know you said we have callbacks. That whole 6-hour shift will be in the dollar system, or is it broken off for a time we get off to handle our callbacks or?
Oh, no, you can always do your callbacks.
Okay.
There's not, because when you put it in the dialer's got a little red thing down there that flashes. Callback, callback, callback. So you need to get off to call that guy back at that time. So the only thing you do is you take yourself out of it, you make a manual call out, okay, and then you log right back in so that you're back in that same campaign. Because you may have a call back in Salt Lake City, but you may be calling California at the same time. So you get out of California, you go back into Salt Lake, you make your call. When you finish your call, again, make sure you disposition it as a callback, otherwise you lose it. And then you log back into California. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Me and you were talking at the end. Okay. So, you guys got 10 minutes, come on back in 10 minutes, and then you guys are gonna.
Figure out how to do the off button.
No, I didn't try to do that.